So some time ago, there was this TikTok challenge, I believe, where there were women who were sharing their age and comparing pictures. Let me say this right now. Part of the problem of women aging better is other women. On the one hand, I kind of get what they were doing. I kind of get the idea of where they wanted this to go. I believe I understand that the woman who said, I'm going to share my photo as a 52-year-old woman, and I'm going to ask other women who are in their 50s or whatever to share their photo. I get it. I get on the one hand, you wanted a space to support each other, celebrate each other, do all the positive things. I get it. And then at the exact same time, I have to recognize how we are still doing what society continues to do, which is pit women against other women. Comparing ourselves. There you go. Comparing ourselves to other women. And I thought to myself, ugh, I get it, and then I hate it. Now, I didn't participate. One, I'm not on TikTok. I believe I saw this on YouTube. That's how I know about it. But also, too, how do I say this graciously? Sometimes as women, we do the worst damage to other women. Like, men have their fair share, right? Men have sexism and misogyny and a host of other things. Women can be just as misogynistic, and they can be worse because we are so aware that we'll pinpoint the things. You know what I mean? And so I go back to what happened to this woman to make her say, I want to share a picture and ask other women to share their picture. Now, from my understanding, from what I could see, it was primarily Caucasian women sharing their photos. Now, I clearly am not of Caucasian descent. However, if you shake my tree, you will find them. My mother and I, when we were doing some research for the reunion, the family reunion, we actually found the slave owners. So yes, there are white people in my family. Yes, there. We can shake that tree. I can tell you exactly who they are too. Let me focus. So not being of Caucasian descent, I am strictly speaking from outside looking in. But I feel pretty good about what I'm saying. So if I am off by any means, please let me know. Please. But Caucasian women have been defined as the epitome of beauty. Blonde hair, blue eyes, thin, something, if you get the surgery, something shaped like a Barbie, you know, and we have seen it time and time again, right? Now, Marilyn was not a thin chick. She was thick. Mary was thickums, right? But you get like your Pamela Andersons and your Bo Derricks and a few others, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. So we get it. Blonde hair, blue eyes, that's the epitome. Brooke Shields came on the scene, and like, wait, you can be a brunette and be attractive? What? Elizabeth Taylor, you know, so hey. So I get it, that from a young age, you are given an idea of what beauty looks like. And then you get these messages as you continue. They tell you that you should be a mother, you should do all these things, you should serve your husband and be subservient and all that BS. And then they look at you and say, wait a minute, you've had how many kids? You can't lose that weight? And they want to compare you to your 18-year-old self. That's a whole nother conversation I'm going to leave for another time, but stick with me here. They want you to look like your 18-year-old self. So you see these women out here doing all the things, attempting to be what they are not, because they have subscribed to society's idea of what is attractive and what is beautiful and what is youthful. Now, I am a Black woman. I have never been defined as what is the epitome of beauty. However, I am surrounded by some amazing looking chicks. I mean, amazing. I remember when I was younger and there was a copy of Essence and they were showing all these faces. And I was like, wait, what? That's 60? Because I had seen what 60 looked like on this other side. And them 60s don't look alike. Not even close. The 70s don't look alike. The 40s and 50s sure as hell didn't look alike. So, can we talk about that real quick? Can we? So here I am, teenager, high school, Essence magazine, all the flowing things. And I want to say they were doing this age issue that happened once a year where they had a variety of Black women across the decades. And it was as if time stood still. Like you just didn't see a hint of anything. Like if they had gray hair, which gray hair can come at any age, but if they had, you were like, wait, her skin is amazing. Amazing. And I thought, man, if I could look like that when I am 60 years old. Okay. So those were my goals. I wanted to be an Angela Bassett with the really guns, like the triceps. I'm like, bam, you know what I'm saying? Like, bam. I want to be Angela or Cicely, right? I was like, what? These women were stunning. Stunning. Diane was, Carol that is, I was like, wait, what? So the message I got was not the same message that my white counterparts were receiving. I didn't get that message. I didn't get it. And so you fast forward to today, if not 2024, and you see these ridiculous videos being created, and as I said it, by some younger Black women, how they were saying that the older Black women are jealous of them. And I thought, in what world? Now, I didn't get it at first. I didn't get it because I was like, I'm not understanding. I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding. But then I thought, well, if you look at what's happening on the other side of the fence, then that would make sense. And maybe these young women were just getting themselves confused because we are not the same. We are not the same. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there were some Black women who participated in this, I think it's like Show Me Your 50 whatever challenge, whatever that was. And it's like night and freaking day. It's not the same. So let's get into it because I want to talk about better aging again, but more importantly, girl, you look good. Oh, hello. It's Gwendolyn. I am your host of Ladies Listen Up. And every season, I do a little something regarding age. And you're probably saying, why? Let me tell you why. When it comes to women and aging, we are the worst. The worst. But peep it. Look at what society puts out. Look at what society puts out there for women. From the moment you are born, there is a war on you. Now, that's another conversation, so table it. But there's a war. And if you are like me, if you're a Black woman, you come out ready to fight the struggle. You may not have all the tools initially, but you're going to get them because the world does not see us. They don't see our beauty. They don't want to recognize our brilliance. We come out struggling. So when we are given the space to articulate our feelings about aging and beauty, and when we define beauty for ourselves, some people don't quite get it. Like, why would you not want to look like that? Question is, why would I? Now, I sit before you, a beautiful, blossoming 50-year-old woman. Yeah, I know. I know. Trust. I know. And I find it funny when I think about some of the conversations I've had with younger people of all ethnicities who are like, wait, I'm sorry, how old are you? Now let me talk real quick about aging, because we have mentioned how the body keeps score. The body keeps score. You cannot go out into the world doing all of the things and believing that there is not a price to pay. I am not talking about diet. I'm not talking about exercise. I am in this moment talking about mindfulness. I'm talking about karma. I'm talking about the energy you put out and what comes back to you. The body keeps score. So have I lived a fairly stress-free life? No, not necessarily. Because the sister was, homeless. We were trying to figure some stuff out. It was by no means a good time. There were moments of depression, moments of, let me end it all. It was there, okay? But yet and still, what held me down, what kept me focused was faith. Faith, believing and knowing that it's going to get better. It's going to get better. So let me not stress out and worry and let me not do that, because it's not helpful in any shape or form. It's faith. So am I wearing my age well? Well, yeah. Hello. There was a young man who said, wait, you have grandkids? He's like, I thought you were my age. And I was like, no, I am not. Now, I have a little bit of gray here. Like I said, you can get gray at any age, so I'm not really worried about the gray. But I took in some luggage to the FedEx store because this luggage needed to be repaired. It has a warranty that is called no matter what. So no matter what warranty. And it doesn't matter when you need to get it repaired, but if you ship it back to the company, they will fix this luggage for you and they will ship it back to you. No matter what. Best purchase ever. So I'm talking to the young man and he was like, I've never heard of this luggage. I was like, oh yeah, I bought this when I was in college in 1999. And he looked at me and he was like, this bag is older than I am. Or almost. We're about the same age. And I was like, oh, really? And the bag is actually a little bit younger than him. But he was like, yeah, I was born in 1997. I was like, you were born in 97? And he looked at me and he gave me that puzzled look of, if I was born in 97, you bought this bag in 99. And in 99, you were in college. What are you doing? We had a great conversation. Now, here's where I'm going with all of this. Because it's not just about how we look on the outside. I understand exercise is great, diet is great. It's mindset, ladies. It is mindset. Do I believe it's good to do the let me compare myself to this person? No, I don't. I don't believe it's good. if we're going to celebrate each other, let's just celebrate each other and be done with it. But when we do the comparison, we are doing the same thing that they have always been doing. Now, I will say this, and this is only my experience, but when I'm around Black women, there is this inherent, I'm trying to find the right words. There is this feeling that we are just accepted. Now, I say it again for who I hang around with. You may be around some sisters who don't do what my sisters do, but get you some better sisters. But the ladies I hang around, it is always a big up. It's like, oh my God, you look amazing. Oh, what have you been doing? Oh, girl, your skin looks good. Girl, you are doing it today. We are always affirming each other's presence, no matter what the state is. Even before I know that my girlfriend may be needing something more, there is this natural, I want to appreciate and celebrate you. Just comes out. Now, I hang around some amazingly beautiful women, inside and out. And I have to believe, because they are putting out good karma, good juju in the world, that's what you're seeing. I have to believe that. I mean, I haven't seen anything that says otherwise, so I could be wrong, but I have to believe it. But there is always the, you look great. And it's not done without any sincerity. Like, this is, you sincerely look good. Loving your smile, love how you're beaming. And when I go places and see other women, it is the same thing. There is not this, oh, look at her. What does she think? Who does she think she is? I don't get that. The company you keep, I don't get it. The events you attend, I don't get it. I get the, girl, you looking good today. I see you. Like, that's what I get. It's also what I give. And I don't give it to get it back. I give it because I'm like, ma'am, you are doing it today. You are doing it. What can I tell you? I need to tell you that you are doing it today. Without the idea of, I gave you a compliment, you should give me one back. It's like, no, I just want to give it and keep it moving. We're at a place in this society where I believe some things are shifting. Now, there are some things shifting in the wrong direction. But in regards to us, in regards to accepting who we are, loving every bit of who we are, this is it. This is it. I don't even know who did it, but a few years back when they were doing the 30s the new 20, 20s the new 10, 40s the new 30. No, it's not. It's not. I don't know who those people are who keep trying so hard to walk back what is a blessing. You are here today. You didn't have to be here. You didn't have to be here. If the good Lord allows you to see 50 years, celebrate the 50. I don't go and say, whoo, this is a new 40. It is not. It is 50. It is 60. It is 45. It is what it is. Like, this is it. And we look good for what we have. Wherever you are in your story, you gotta recognize that you look good. And I don't want you to say it to just sort of like make yourself believe it. Like, when you say it, you gotta look in the mirror and know that you're not BSing yourself. Now, when I sit here and I tell you what I'm telling you, oh, trust, I mean that. I mean it. There is more than enough video out there of me celebrating Gwendolyn. We do not get this far in life to still take for granted what was given to us. We are here one more day We are still breathing one more moment. And in that moment, we are choosing to be grateful. We are recognizing the beauty of being here today. So when I talk about this better aging, and you recognizing right here, right now, that you look amazing, it's not coming from a place of, let's see if I can just BS some people. This is coming from a place of, it needs to be recognized because you are here. Do not compare yourself to somebody else. Your 50 is your 50. This is Gwendolyn's 50. As I look in the camera, look at it. Glasses and all. And these, these are the transition lens, right? Okay, because you can't see them. You can't see the lines, but I got my focals on. I got my focals. When I'm not wearing these, I'm wearing my readers. We're here, ladies. We look good. We look good. Recognize that. Celebrate that. Can you participate in these challenges? I'm going to say yes and no. If I had to do the challenge, I would just say, show me your whatever it is. But then you must include reasons why you're celebrating it. And it can't be tied down to the physical. It can't. When I'm saying I look good, it's not just what you see here. This smile, this is genuine. And after the dental work, because y'all already know as we get older, and the eyes, yes. The hearing is still doing what it's supposed to do though. We are talking about exuding this beauty, this brilliance of your light from inside. When people are attracted to you, it ain't about the physical. Now, are we visual animals? Yes, we are. We eat with our eyes. So if you put a dish in front of me and it's not appealing, we ain't eating it. I don't care how it smells. Be like, I don't know about that because that does not look so great to me. We are visual. That's first up. But then you open your mouth. Now, I know we have all met somebody who was attractive on the outside, but was like butt ugly on the inside. Yes, I said that. Horrible attitude. The way that they spoke to other people is disgusting. And when I talk about language, I'm not talking about using vulgarity because I'm gonna cuss somebody out. So it's not that. Using what the world sees as vulgar language is not as bad as some of the things I've heard other people say. It is not. That ain't it. But I want to focus on better aging physically, mentally, emotionally. And I have some ideas of how we can do that work. All right, so let's get to it, shall we? Because we talk about doing the work, and I do have to let you know, yes, you can pick up the workbook to do the work. You can just go to the link in the description, and you can get your download and have a place to record everything. But here are some things you can do. I'm going to give you 2 ideas of what you can do. Create an emotional archive. Let's start with that first because we're talking about aging better emotionally, physically, mindfully. You want to build a digital or physical space where you collect affirmations, your legacy wins, and moments of clarity. Think about how you can, again, celebrate yourself. That's the thing. We want to make sure that we celebrate every single win. Get rid of words like small wins and the big, like get rid of that. Get rid of it. There is no size to a win. If you're winning, God damn it, you are winning. End of story. That is it. That's number 1, okay? Here's a second idea for you that I believe would be amazing. We're going to look at investing in cognitive rituals. So if we're looking to age well, we are also thinking about keeping our mind curious and creatively engaged. So we're looking at reading memoirs or essays that reflect our values. We're looking at teaching what we've learned. What are we leaving for the next generation? Now, I know some of us believe that some of these youngins, some of these children don't want to listen to us. Those are the lies we tell ourselves. Are we for everybody? Hell no. I am a jack of little pill. I already know. I'm supposed to I can't stand that woman. It means I'm doing my job. Okay? Means I'm doing my job. I feel good about it too. Think about what you're going to leave for somebody else. Believe it or not, I have younger people who could be my kids or my grandkids in my circle. I'm going to learn from them. They're going to learn from me. So think about leaving that. Don't leave this earth taking all your wisdom with you. Give it away. Give it away. Now, I don't want you to force feed it to somebody, because if they're not listening, a message will not land if they're not at a place where it can resonate. Just let it go, okay? But keep sharing your message. Get out there. Keep your mind curious. What is that? Renew your mind daily. Is that not the scripture? Ain't that it? There are things we can do to age well. Those are 2 ideas I have for you. You can find more of those ideas in the workbook. But I want to say this because, it's just... We get caught up in everybody else's idea of what aging looks like. A good chunk of this Western world is anti-aging. They don't want to die and they don't want to live. I don't want you to be there. I am not there. Every day I get up, I thank the Lord for one more day, for watching over me, my family, my loved ones. If I make it back, I am again thankful. I'm here. I still have work to do. I have not completed my purpose. I still have work to do. That's living, y'all. That is living. We have ups, we have downs, we have highs, we have lows. We have questions, we have answers, but we are living. And how you choose to work through that shows up here. Yes, get your diet, get your exercise, I get all that. Take care of you. Take care of what's going on inside here. Right? If you're living a life where you are degrading others, where in order for you to feel up, you must look down on someone else, I wouldn't be surprised if it shows on you. I wouldn't be surprised. But before we leave, I have to make sure I do all the things, including telling you to give yourself the space and grace to grow and learn. See you in the next one.